Hello reviewers, there's Darknet 97 presenting you Sun God's Rat and 0% quotes. We're doing chapter 6 Prison Break. We're just skipping on the text list. Usual. In this chapter, Lex, Catherine, Charles and Jenna imprisoned, which means most of your best classes got imprisoned, which means never play around with other units you get beat a snappies up. Normally just click around, do all these side objectives like visiting a secret shop, getting a treasure chest and so on, but I don't exactly have a class with good stats, so can't exactly do that I guess. Anyway, speaking of new units, you get Nicole and Kiran. So Nicole's an interesting bow unit. It gets point blank at level 5, which means she'll be one of your units who can use bows regardless of whether the enemy has range immunity. So you want to use bows because using her is pretty much needed, and he also has a pretty high stamina cap for an archer, which is around 30 or 40, so that kinda helps. She can also use dragon mage and other leadership stars, so you definitely want to use her for sure. And if she promotes, she gets Get On Plus at some point, which kinda helps. And she's one of few users who can use she's only user can use the Emblem bow, which is a 1 to 3 so powerful bow, let's put it up there. And since she has point blank, she has consistent enemy phase action, especially since physical weapons 1 to 2 inch weapons don't double, and that kinda sucks. Normally they are pretty high on growth, but since it's 0% growth, I don't think I'll be using her, but if you're playing on growth, I really recommend using her. There's a pretty high speed growth, which means she won't have a difficulty is doubling. And she has a decent PCC of 3, which means once she reaches around 30, greater than 33 crit is excuse me, you're pretty much guaranteed to crit. There are 3 treasure chests around there, and there's 2 treasure chests at the top. We're going to ignore the bottom treasure chest since I don't have enough strength to split my squad, but it should be a simple task in growths. You're just setting up spur speed, so I did not double the Hector guy. How about you to perform that, I guess? I really recommend bringing all of your thieves in this chapter because there's a lot of side objectives you want to reach, and you definitely want to get a faster reward, which is a master scene. Normally just wait to get skills and promote, but I think I'll really appreciate a promotion because more stats from main part, and many more stats, but that makes a huge difference because I can't really go on the stats besides promotion teams or stat boosters, so going to promote whoever we can, mainly at night because bulk is really going to be helpful in this point. Going to equip a rapier because this paladin around there, which means excuse me. Relina should comfortably take them out with a rapier and spur speed. And I forgot to mention Kirin. Kirin is a healer who gets Amaterasu, which means passive healing. And having passive healing really saved me a lot. Can see that for sure. Mainly because I didn't bother capturing a lot of steves. It also meant that I don't have to use it as often to heal, and that lets me bring out more chapters because healing makes more fatigue. So and dealing with fatigue isn't particularly fun. At least in 0% quotes. You do get enough staff bots though, but you don't get enough staff bots who can regenerate health. You know what I mean? And sadly, Amaterasu doesn't work in 3 units. And there are knights. Totally pretty good in later versions because of quick riposte, but it's not particularly bad here. It's just that it's not better at quick riposte. And the bishop over there has a member card, and speaking of member cards, wherever unit starts with a member card, enemy unit I mean, that's a location of the secret shop. Sadly I can't get it, the secret shop in this chapter. But there's some pretty good stuff like Lightbrand or Hatchet. Good weapons in general, so you've been saving your money, you might want to buy a couple of those, I reckon. Kirin has a C rank in light magic in the later versions, around 1.5. That means if you got a Tyranny in chapter 3, she can deal pretty decent damage against armored units. Which really helps because Jenna's got trapped in prison and she's the only user of C rank light magic at this point. So I really want to get Savage Blow, but I'll take a retaliation if I can. And there you go, 3 enemies get Savage Blow. It's just pretty much enough to take care of the armor like that. Luckily Joe doubles here, so it's not fine, but I think QR really helps him. Especially in the next chapter. It holds back capturing capability of him, but having you can double reliably is a huge boon. It's just so fun, so probably some discard message or something. Okay, I'm gonna use Artemis because I like to use Artemis around there, but this is an archer and archers in there when they initiate attack have more void. You know what I mean? I wanna bring you get enough lockpicks to get what they need here, but you kinda need to kill some powerful enemy to get a new lockpick. Yeah, that was intentional because I want to load a knight there. The weapon triangle is pretty massive. To be exact, plus the 3 minus might. The hit rate is plus or minus 5, so it's mainly a might difference. And since Reaver's doubled that, I do 6 extra damage on him. And you want to be careful about this. Advanced looking at enemies, I guess. The enemies look like advanced mounted units. Mainly because they have a fire tome or they upgrade welfare. And since your main mounted unit, you generally want to capture mounted units because they have a higher aid formula. And Charles has got a trap there. Unless this is going to be a best capture bot, at least from what I can see. You can see your accuracy isn't vertically great, but kind of missed twice. Okay. Blademaster is after applying reinforcements, which means this knight won't do much besides hitting reinforcements. Golden Growth is chapters 3-1. Yeah, there's side objectives to do. Split on the army. You can beat the map pretty easily. You use all the new units. Especially Nicholas Point Blank, will have a lot easier time with boss on there. Because of weapon type advantage and all, one range, which means you can attack the boss with multiple enemies. And you can position yourself really well against a narrow area, so and double to boots, so that really helps. Of course, Puck still hits pretty hard, so you really don't want to initiate attack on them at least. You want him to hit you first, is that it? I guess it's a good idea to go around here because you'll have a high chance of dodging it. And there goes the royal class everyone has. We're going to answer on 80 to just take care of the archer around there. To be honest, if I optimize this, I might have reached a boss a lot sooner than I have done if I went the way I did right here. See the treasure chest around there? That's the shortest path to reach a boss. You really want to push out the area if you want to kill the boss ASAP. I don't know if it stops reinforcements, no it doesn't, but you can escape anytime you want, so you can get a fast player reward a lot more easily. You don't mind missing a few rewards. Sadly, everyone isn't a speed double here. Shouldn't be hard to reach the benchmarks. Just leaving a priest alone because he has a member card. And this is why he gets annoying reinforcements. He's still a member card since the bishop doesn't have a healing staff, you can kill it off with ease. And the sending Artemis upwards because she can use a lockpick, so you really want to free as many units as you can. Short on time, you just want to free your playable units, which is Catherine, Lex, another one, Charles and Jenna. If you have some time, I really recommend freeing the units on top because keeping him alive if you can. You do give a lot of decent rewards, which can help. For one, you get an axe reaver, which Halberdier survives. Then you get a Tome of the Seed survives. You get a Shadow Killer if the Mercenary survives. Or was it a hero? I'm pretty sure it's going to be a hero, but it is just queuing for the beat, let's see. I'm just shielding up Nicole, since she doesn't have point blank. Bella's insanely good at this point. Shame a little ditch at some point, but I'm definitely using it as much as I can. And I guess every little bit of rally helps. The rally skill might be pretty dangerous because extra crap might be near its downfall, but you'll be fine. And this should be a piece of cake with quick riposte, as long as it keeps Joe's HP up. He has a gentle in his versions, so that kind of sucks. And Joe having a quick riposte skill really helps in getting a reward pretty soon. And you can see Amaterasu is coming in rock, but it's not as much as a heal to him, but even is mostly full health. You probably won't be needy. You won't probably need to use a heal stuff. Cool is pretty good, honestly. It's a shame I won't use it later on, but just point blank alone just. I mean, she's not gonna reach point blank this chapter, considering the combat she's doing right now, but if you're doing roads, I really recommend using her. It's really worth trouble. So the corner is more windows, which really helps in window maps. I call this a decent enemy phase, which all of the artists lack for the most part. They don't want to do range bows, which means Nicole is one of the only boy does an enemy phase to speak of. Next does have Gale Force, and it kinda helps. He gets steady stance, which means he might double his armor knights. And if this has growth, this could easily be a top unit there. Easily be choking with under with reinforcements. Especially have a fire alpha to him. We're gonna trade on a lock prep. Push it Artemis, I guess. And Nerid maybe. Forgot Nerid can use lock prep. So. He's a T for the mercenary. That's pretty interesting if you play that game. Then it's not a siege chapter, you can freely move Astria wherever you want to move. Good. It's going to open a door to a sage down there. He eventually gets staff someone, which means she get a 1-2 range with the basic staves and an extra range with all this range staves. So Condor is going to act as bait for the red units, or at least one red unit. Okay, sorry we've not killed the armor knight, but it shouldn't be hard on the next turn. And since Astria has a convoy, it'll be pretty easy to get the audience erupting. And then just putting in some work. But if you don't get a fast level 1 in this chapter, you don't have to worry about it, since I also didn't get fast here for a lot of this chapter, which means frankly shouldn't be hard to get the promotion item in the next chapter, since you can easily get it with Joe around there, even this worst skill. There goes one paladin. Would be nice if Condor reaches both there, but It's not a big deal if she doesn't die, dude. So now he's a poleaxe guy. He's probably going to be doubled easily. He's getting weighed on by a heavy axe. Paladins didn't have a corn wield swords and lances, but axes are another story. Well, unless blademaster poses a corn, which is well wrong. You get Catherine and Lex, so it's time we get those nice weapons on Catherine. So Catherine is back in action. Lex will be back in action. Come on, there. Good boy. Get some good bows. Really, 3 bows. That should be enough. I'm going to give it an armor slab because she's going to be a main combat unit. And Nair has some lockpicks to pick, which means she won't be fighting for the most part. Okay, I don't need a killer lance there, but it kind of helps against the axe guy around there. And Alpha does a decent job in being huge amount of chip damage, if nothing else. He's running a burst speed, maybe a one will double them. I guess Savage Blood is a job, by the way. Kinda need a one to heal up, so. And there you go, Bella finally reached A rank in Axis. She's a poor staff board, but she does have some utility. We do plan using it along the time. I think Noda unit gets rally strength, and I think Joyston is kind of nerfed in later versions. Even if it's nerfed, I guess Quick System is kind of nice in 2 range. And Lena takes care of the enemy right there. She's pretty close to reaching rally speed. It's not a skill I want to get. I mean, I want to get it honestly, but I just didn't realize it was going to be nerfed as well. At least at this point when I was recording it. I thought rally speed is going to be huge plus 4, which meant I'm using really not sure again. These as a speed bot. Still, 2 extra speed is kinda appreciated honestly. Yeah, I'm just thinking what to do around here. Do I heal Revan or do I do attack with him? Anyway, start opening these doors. We get Charles and Zero, so we get a second healer which can help us here. Sage moves around heals, so we want to feed him first, I guess. They're a mercenary. It's kind of strange if you ask me because all of the other enemies are free. I mean, all of the other green units are free from modes, so, except our play units, of course. But there are 5 enemies, so you want to push back a bit. Try to face less enemies as possible. And one can easily take a hit, so as long as one hit, we take it easily. And well, Joanne is playing at the back. Any cheap names honestly. It's pretty sure. Keep mixing them up for some reason. There you go. Bella takes care of one enemy and she dodges it. So that really helps. We don't crit badly. Just not doubling it really helps Bella survive. One double. Okay. There you go. Resistance even with some double respawn. It's kind of nice. The last is useless, but unlike in growth, I think we're addiction soon. Metras in New York. Lands you that should take care of the lands paladin around there. I guess I should take care of the paladin easily. That leaves us with a soldier around there. It's pretty close to getting rally strength. That's all I need to give it honestly for experience. Playing as chapter is good with treasure chest room. With 2 treasure chests is not best I guess. It's a lot shorter and will save you a lot of time. I don't increase amount of reinforcements, so still have to face some amount of reinforcements, but for the most part we can escape whenever we want, which can help. Only 1 unit needs to reach a cease point, which means it's kind of fine. It doesn't matter if we hit or not because I just want effective savage. Excuse me, up here. I'm gonna scatter a night block in there for now. So I think it's really challenged with John. I'll mix it up because let's kill him. Speaking, I forgot it's really Janet. I forgot to speak about it. If she's a dancer and we're gonna deploy dancers as much as I can. I don't know to say why. I'll just say why just in case. Dancers given earlier in extraction, which means you get under your best unit, under the heal, instead of one combat unit who does one action. You gotta choose which unit can act again. In case of your rallies, first, yes, you can do his extractions too. Or if you want to rush to map and move a bit faster, that kinda helps, I guess. Let's see. It's a knight around there. Shouldn't be hard to take care of. Yeah, sadly I don't have a high PCC to desire and patterns are crits. And this is why you want to use Catron, so that's a high crit chance and it's probably a best offensive unit. Okay, so this more running use honestly. Still need to heal it up, but Other than that, it's fine. And there you go. Everyone easy takes care of paladin as usual. This is steel sword guy, but frankly I think it shouldn't be hard to deal with him. Yes. Light blade. Gonna reposition Ulysses and Charles. Yes, Charles is never to do this chapter. I guess can act as a rescue bot just in case we need it. Pork is gotten fairly annoying and I need to deal with it, mainly because Antoine is Drysten, and I guess this guy is something for stance which boosts his attack on play phase or half play phase. I don't really get grenade here sometimes. I think he could have reached everyone and heal him up, but I'm gonna check this more. And there you go, Catron's healed up full health. And we can smite someone, but honestly I don't think it's gonna benefit us for now. Gonna push on Belarus and just a bulkiest right around there. And spur speed, I think it might be possibly double the guy. Another reason why you want cold to be unit, unit to attack the boss around there, just because he has a magic bow, his speed is high enough, and in case it isn't high enough, you can always use the range to boost the speed of someone else, and she'll stay safe at 3 range, which means the boss around there shouldn't be that hard. And Antoine is in moves, so that kind of helps. And positive reward, but turning will reach it, but honestly I'm pretty close to reaching it. Mainly because I ignore the witch, I should just around there. But I think it's 14 or 15 turns for the master scene. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, finally this guy heals it by 1. Luckily I don't think I have to face most of the reinforcements, we don't have to. But can I get a master seal around here? I really appreciate it. Okay. Regardless of fast clear or slow clear reward, at least I want to get a Nagi nut around here. Even if I ignore the rest of the chests. Because the Nagi nut is a land that gives you extra defense and resistance, and that is going to be useful for the game. Other than that, you're mostly gonna ignore research of the chest, you don't have to get them. Even though I think the heavy spear might be helpful to see this is regular life uses. You get live on. Okay, well, it's a shame I can't just live on much longer because these one yours is getting EXP the fastest, I think. You comfortably wait him reach level 20 before promoting him. Yes, darker and 2 range plus 1 and great skills, but all you said it's a range, where it's 1 range or 3 range is going to make your a lot more flexible. And luckily it got is a double, but it's like a truck and you can't really rescue the guy out there. It's kinda sucks. We're gonna use Nen to heal up Pyron. Nen is a stance which should probably let him double the boss around there. I think you should really take advantage of Lance Reaver for using armor slayer. That helps. But yeah. Okay, there you go. And this is going to be reinforcements dot snap. Okay, we're just going to heal up Joe and it'll be fine. Let's see. Guys can move around, but here's a gem you might want to steal. I'm just gonna steal it. Just mainly for extra funds. So mission quest and SG we have this sort of artificial difficulty because you don't exactly get funds for the game. So some guys it alleviates this to some extent because of capture, but in mission quest you kinda need to steal stuff to get money for the most part. But later I can't sell all these master seals, stat boosters, which means there are no obvious ways to exploit selling funds like you do in the vanilla Fire Emblem games. I'm gonna share on a lockpick and get it at someone else. So, yeah. There's Janet. You see it better is it takes care of the night round there. Luckily Burden do not know, it's just let head on and learn them and survive 2 attacks from them and play an enemy face at this point. Joe takes care of one of his paladins around there. Maybe I should go on to an iron spear just to be safe. We'll be fine. Luckily, Bella decides to crit, which means we can move around a bit. Yeah. She gets all his strength. So that really helps. She was gonna take care of. It doesn't double armor net, that helps. Land is pretty close to promoting, which can help soon. Go and trade on a lockpick and get an Aginata. That's what you need. Rest we can kind of ignore. And see, it's a weak lance that gives you extra fire defense and resistance, which kind of helps. And we get resource stuff, and that's other item we want to get because status stays are going to be annoying. As long as you don't attack the guy with mounted unit, will be fine for the most part. And Bella should easily take care if I'm one. I definitely need to heal it up for sure. Maybe you can use rally. Just maybe you can use burst speed to boost the speed up. Gonna move around here and heal it up. Yes, burst speed does give us the speed double, and this steel axe is more than enough to take care of this guy. Yeah, left hand one. Or should I say ant lost or something? Ant loose. Maybe any unit can reach after a tile and they'll be fine. But you definitely need to wait there instead of repositioning them, as you can see. Joe's ice skill cap content of it. And Joe does get removed later on, but definitely want to early promote him. Just makes the game a lot easier. I'm just gonna rescue Evan because you can pivot, Joe to safety. And now the enemies are 2 range around there, so that kind of helps. These reinforcements do more around, but you don't have to worry about them since yeah, this P, and luckily you don't have to face them because yeah, Billy does a fastly reward because the reposition started to work. And you don't have to face P because if you wait for him the next 3 turns, it's going to be a game over. So you see Tower Shield Plus. That's the reason why you want Nicole to be used. You plan these 4 units, please. And if I don't want to face the Great Knights either, not only you can't capture them, they have push skills and high stats at this point. They just arrived and finish a map. It's anyone can see his map basically. So technically his map is 18 turn limit map, but you can get a fastly reward if you beat a map in 15 turns. And then Master Seal is worth its trouble if you get it. You get Axe Reaver, you get a Long Sword, and that's just a regular old sword, powerful sword I guess. And the sage kinda died, so we didn't get his reward. And well, that should be it for chapter 6. Consider leaving a like, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. And see you all guys in the next video. And until then, have a good day, good night, and goodbye.